What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the OG family. Make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to my channel only if you want to. But look, my beautiful people, we got this top 10 celebrities accused of lightening their skin. Now, we already know everybody's skin can't look as flawless as some of these celebrities out here. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, but we do try on a day-to-day. I wash my face with nothing but water, and that's it. You can talk all the junk you want to. It just, it's what's good for my skin. It's whatever's good for you. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily I want it to be lighter. I actually want to get a tan, deeper tan or something. I like when I get super tan. My skin be looking all dark, goddamn radiant. You feel me? But look, enjoy the skin that you're in, people. Beautiful the way you are. Let's get into this video.
Being a black celebrity in a society that still celebrates white beauty has its drawbacks. Yes, our society is becoming more accepting of minorities, but many celebrities feel pressure to look less ethnic. Maybe it's assimilation, maybe it's low self-esteem, maybe they're trying to advance in their careers. Whatever the reason, I am counting down the top 10 celebrities accused of lightening their skin here for you on IO. What is gravy, y'all? Welcome back to IO. I'm Charlotte Dobre. Thank you so much for checking out another one of our top 10s. Before I get into this video, I would just like to say that yes, this is a sensitive topic, but I thought it was kind of important to bring to light some of the issues that ethnic celebrities deal with on a daily basis. One of those issues is trying to fit in with what Western society has deemed as beautiful. Pale skin has been associated with beauty since the reign of Elizabeth I, possibly even before then. Since then, it's been associated with power, nobility, and beauty. And clearly, a lot of those ideals are still present. Just so you know, I'm not really going to give my opinion on any of this. I'm just reporting on some of the claims as well as how some of those celebrities responded. Starting off our list at number 10, Doja Cat. Being someone who adores Doja Cat since before she blew up, I was pretty upset to see that she was accused of skin lightening or whitewashing. The photo that sparked the criticism was this photo where Doja was featured on YouTube's Woman Crush Everyday. The comments said things like, "Doja, please don't let them whitewash you. That pic is overexposed." Another added, "I guess the more closer to white you are, the more you mark it, right?" Doja saw the comments and responded in an Instagram story. She said, "If you stupid as fuck, you probably left a comment under this picture talking about this. Hey, how about I'm half white, not entirely black? My skin gets very light when I don't tan. I was staying indoors a lot for that shoot." New subject. This is something I know the YouTuber Snitchery deals a lot with as well.
I mean, I feel her on that too because she is black and white, but she's black at the end of the day. You're black, but she is very fair-skinned. You know what I'm saying? They do get super, super damn light. And then y'all know he's been in the inside and stuff too. Like, come on, man. Leave that shit alone. So
talked about it a lot on her channel. She is mixed race, not just black and not just white. She's both, just like Doja Cat. At number 9 on this list, we have Rihanna. Since Rihanna first came onto the scene in 2005, she was rumored to have been using whitening pills, but she hasn't confirmed these claims herself. Probably because there's a stigma around ethnic celebrities lightening their skin, especially with the case of someone
Rihanna
like
ain't never need to do that though.
Her brand Fenty is about challenging Western beauty ideals and celebrating differences. Back in 2011, Rihanna and Vogue magazine were accused of whitewashing her on their November cover. I mean, she looks beautiful. She looks like Marilyn Monroe. But that didn't stop people pointing out how Caucasian she looked. In response to the criticism, Vogue UK editor Alexandra Shulman said that no skin lightening took place and blamed her pale skin on the bright sunlight in LA that day. If you see my video on whitewashing, then you know that that's probably a lie.
Yeah, that's some bullshit right there. But, you know what I'm saying? Look, Rihanna, don't be letting them do that to you. Your skin is beautiful the way it is, baby girl. Like, you don't need to change a thing about you. You're fucking Rihanna, okay?
Right on this list, we have Sammy Sosa. Since he first became a Texas Ranger in 1989, Sammy Sosa has come a long way. He's one of the most prolific Major League Baseball players of all time. But nowadays, people aren't just talking about his accomplishments on the baseball field. They're talking about how white he looks.
Oh, that motherfucker right there turned into a straight-up vampire, didn't he? Shit.
And how he could easily be mistaken for a white man.
Hey, don't invite that man in your crib,
during
man.
an interview with ESPN. He looked unrecognizable. In another TV appearance, he confirmed that his lighter complexion was due to skin bleaching. He said that he applies a skin bleaching agent before bed every night. His difference in appearance is due to the bright TV lights and the cream that makes him look white. While he assures people that he is not a racist, skin bleaching has been associated with something called race hating. At number 7 on this list.
That's funny. Hey, if you go fuck yourself up like that, go ahead, man. That's like, come on, man. You're not even... White people don't even accept you at this time, bro. You're in a category just of your own, man. You're like paper white. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Like
Before
your
you
skin
get
is
upset,
cold
I
or
know
something.
that it's a common misconception that Michael Jackson
Deserve to be in a
lightened
morgue
his
or
skin to
something.
appear Caucasian. That misconception is perpetuated to this day. And I couldn't really do this list without including him. He's one of the best examples of people who were accused of lightening their skin. When Jackson released Black or White, critics said, don't matter if you're black or white, but then why had he turned himself white? In the mid-1980s, Jackson was diagnosed with vitiligo. It's a skin disorder that causes loss of pigmentation and patches of pigmentation on the skin. This was a really difficult thing for Michael to go through. Friends close to him said he tried everything to hide it and draw attention away, which is why you see him commonly wearing masks, gloves, long sleeve shirts, and sunglasses. When he died in 2009, his autopsy confirmed that he did have vitiligo. He also famously said in an interview with Oprah Winfrey, "I am a black American. I am proud of my race. I am proud of who I am."
It was probably hard for him to deal with that though. Like he is fucking Michael Jackson, right? Not he's fucking Michael, but he's Michael Jackson, okay? And he's always looked at like in a particular way. Now all of a sudden you can't have that feature, like just your brown skin and everything that you had, and it's all. I kind of can I can see where you can come from, like how it can bother you mentally. I get it.
On this list, we have Diana Ross. There are plenty of forums online that speculate that Diana Ross's skin has gotten progressively lighter over the years. But has her skin tone changed because she's lightening it, or could there be another reason? Photography in the 1960s and 70s, when the Supremes were really famous, was different. Bright studio lights can completely change the way that your skin looks. People think that I'm super pale because, you know, I always have these big lights shining on my face. But you guys only see me when I'm standing in front of these big lights, you know, unless you follow me on Instagram. I actually have olive skin and freckles. Those things are kind of blown out by studio lights. The point is, 1960s photography captured dark skin in a different way. There also weren't that many shades of foundation for darker skin tones. The foundation available at the time was sort of a one shade fits all. Diana Ross has never addressed the skin lightening claims.
That's because she don't care. She said, "Go eat a shut the fuck up sandwich."
We have Lil Kim. Legendary rapper Lil Kim has always been a force in the music industry that black women looked up to. She was so unapologetically herself. But over the years, people accused Lil Kim of looking less and less like a black woman and more like a white woman. She was forced to clap back at critics who criticized a photo of her posted in 2016. Fans were upset because she didn't look anything like herself. I mean, they're not wrong. She looks unrecognizable. She looks like Britney Spears or something. But the thing with Lil Kim is she does suffer from low self-esteem. She's had a very hard life, especially romantically. Instead of focusing on what possessed her to change so much about herself, people criticize and judge something that they just didn't understand. I have low self-esteem and I always have. Guys always cheated on me with women who were European looking. You know, the long hair type. Really beautiful women that left me thinking, how can I compete with that? Being a regular black girl wasn't good enough. At number 4 on our list.
Hey, I can see that how she could have been fragile mentally with that type of stuff. Yeah, I get it. But at the end of the day, nobody's gonna make you but you. You make your own decision about your life. How she looks is how the way she wanted to look. You feel me? Like, but for all y'all women out there of every color, stay who the hell you are unless you really deem it necessary to change something about yourself. Not because other people feel that type of way about you. It's because you want to look a certain type of way and be happy with yourself, for real.
We have Beyonce.
It's not about just your looks, man. It's about the interior. It's a lot of girls out here. I'm going to rant. It's a lot of bad chicks out here that have terrible fucking attitudes and they fucking life skills are terrible. Like they can't even make you breakfast or anything. Like can't even cook a decent meal without it being out of a can or something. You feel me? Like just think about it, ladies. Y'all add more value. Even if you're not the best looking, you might add more value than, you know what I'm saying, most of these ladies I've probably dealt with in my life. Be real with you.
Seen as the front woman of Destiny's Child. Her skin now looks considerably lighter and her hair is considerably more blonde.
I'm just trying to vibe with you. I want somebody
isn't due to skin bleaching, but it's more likely expensive brightening skincare. Experts think that microdermabrasion and chemical peels have been used to get that brighter skin tone. And having blonde hair does sort of brighten up your whole face. And who could forget the time that L'Oreal was accused of whitewashing Beyonce in that ad for Fairy hair color. The advertisements caused a ton of backlash on social media. People said that Beyonce was barely recognizable in the ads. L'Oreal said in a statement at the time, "We highly value our relationship with Miss Knowles. It is categorically untrue that L'Oreal Paris altered Miss Knowles' feature or skin tone in the campaign for Fairy hair color."
They did try to like similar match her up with the white girl that's on the thing right there. Like I can really see that. Come on, man. Like come on guys.
Her representative at the time urged L'Oreal to be careful with lightening her skin during the production process. Something similar also happened in 2012 with her cover art for album 4, but this time there was no response from her team publicly. At number 3 on this list we have Nicki Minaj. Considering the fact that Nicki does look a few shades lighter than when she first began her career in 2010,
it could be the lighting though.
That she bleaches her skin. Interestingly, Meek Mill, her ex, took to social media to confirm, allegedly, that the skin bleaching claims were true. This was after Nicki Minaj seemingly called out rappers for not having as much money as they claim to in their music, and I guess that he took that as a jab at him. Here's what he said. When they gonna come out with a CD about all the shit these fake bitches be doing? Fake skin color, fake lashes, fake weaves, fake fake mileage, fake nails, fake friends, etc. Can somebody speak up? So I should let you know that Nicki and Meek Mill were feuding on social media at the time. There was a lot of shade thrown both ways, so take that claim with a grain of salt. At number 2 on this list we have...
The funniest thing what Meek said about Nicki Minaj's husband though, that's hilarious, like the type of stuff he wear. Hilarious.
Azalea Banks. It definitely came as a surprise when Azalea Banks confirmed that she bleaches her skin, because Azalea is a vocal critic of racism in America, but then she also made Islamophobic tweets.
Right.
Let's not get into that. But just so you know, that happened. Back in 2016, Azalea Banks admitted to bleaching her skin after...
Look, man, and she's a very beautiful girl, too. That's the thing, man. It bothers me, yo. She's very beautiful. Look at her. But her mind is just so... It just turned into mush, man. Your mind turned into doo-doo putty. You feel me? And I don't get it, man. Like, if she really humbled herself and really got some, like, real help, man, she could be super dope.
And criticized her significantly lighter skin tone in a deleted Instagram picture. She was using the controversial product known as Whitenicious. More on that in a second. Azalea did a Facebook Live session and answered the question as to why she bleaches her skin, saying, just as black people in this world, you assimilate, and there are things you accept, not just out of necessity, but things that become the norm because they just happen all the time. She added that she feels that skin bleaching is just a form of assimilation. She compared it to getting weaves or cosmetic surgery. Then in 2017, she backtracked on her previous comments and said that she's back to her natural tone after finding an exfoliant brightening treatment that doesn't make her look bleachy. And at number 1 on this list, no surprise here, we have Blac
Yeah, I believe that shit.
Chyna, the queen of skin lightening, because, well, she is the spokesperson of a skin lightening product called Whitenicious. Whitenicious is heavily marketed in places like Nigeria, where there is a colorism problem. Statistics show that 77% of women use skin lightening products in Nigeria. It's not uncommon in Nigeria where black women with lighter skin are seen as more sought after. There can be several benefits to lightening your skin there. It might be easier for you to find a husband. It might be easier to advance your career. But generally, it's just to keep up with society's standards and feel good about yourself. Blac Chyna got a ton of criticism for backing a product like Whitenicious. Some Nigerians said she was feeding into the colorism problem and only making it worse. They argued that darker skin should be celebrated and not hidden. Blac Chyna said that she used the products to fix discoloration issues, but that doesn't mean that her customers...
Yeah, that don't mean that the people coming to you not coming for that. You know what I'm saying? They coming to try to get their skin super light and stuff too. That's cringy, man. Because when y'all do this skin lightening thing, it's really making you look like white. It's making you look pale. It's making you look like you're dead already. Like,
weren't using the product to lighten their skin. Alright guys, there you have it. I hope I didn't piss too...
Yeah, look, man. That video right there, look, man. Let me know how y'all felt about this in the comments down below. And there's a lot of people that's out here doing this, but one thing we're gonna always say, man, enjoy yourself, enjoy your body. You know what I'm saying? You can. It's nothing wrong with changing stuff about you, but something that dramatic as far as like your skin color, that's when we come into like some issues and stuff. You know, if you don't have any real like medical conditions that would make you use this, man, just be who you are. If you're dark skinned and you're lightening your skin, it looks terrible. You look dull. Your might as well just fade away. Like, I'm sorry, I went too far. But look, whatever. Take it the hard way if you want to. Just leave your fucking skin alone. Like I always say, spread love because there's too much hate in this world. I love you guys. See y'all next video. I'm out of here.
Hold up, I'ma give him time to fold up. She think I'ma flex on her when I roll up.